Well, hello everybody, and welcome to tonight's Saturday Night Live hockey game between the Fitchburg State Falcons and the Salve Regina Seahawks. I'm Joe Tredello along with Jim Page, and we're having a great time. This is seniors night, Jim. I thought it was for us, but I think they mean the seniors in school.
Oh, jeez. I was ready to get some flowers, too. My grave. Well, it looks like both these teams, Salve Regina, which we hope to find out what that means, and Fitchburg State, are both tied with records of 6-6-2 in the ECAC.
Yeah, that's a Northeast division, right? Yeah.
Definitely, Northeast.
Yeah, so this is a big game for both teams to gain the last playoff spot.
So both teams should be pretty well up for this.
Right, and they did scrimmage before the season started. I was talking to one of the players, and he said they tied the preseason scrimmage, although I don't know if that means a whole heck of a lot.
Well, it's better than 1980 when Russia played U.S. and on that scrimmage, U.S. got annihilated.
Right. All right, we're ready to get underway. In goal for the Falcons, Nick Hanks, and in goal for the Seahawks, Mike O'Brien. And there's a face-off at center ice, and Fitchburg State controls and throws it into the Seahawks end. Goes behind the net. And here come the Seahawks. Give and go and get it out to center ice. Unable to control it, however. And it comes back down in their end. Seahawks are taking their time. Here they come out to center ice. And Fitchburg State stops them at the blue line and breaks up the play. Now it's dumped into the Fitchburg end, goes around the board, stopped by Hanks. And Fitchburg will try. They try a long pass. It's broken up at center ice. They're able to gain control and dump it in the Seahawks end. Goes behind the net. Both teams fight for it. And the Seahawks come up with it. So Salve Regina passes it out, comes out to center ice. Shift, but broken up. Gain control, however, in the Fitchburg State end. Dump it around the boards behind the net. And we have a penalty coming up against Fitchburg. I don't know if he's going to call boarding or...
It happened really close on the Fitchburg side here.
Yeah, and cross-checking, I believe. So 2 minutes. We're a little over a minute into the period, and Fitchburg State will be shorthanded already. So the draw will be to the left of goaltender Hanks. It's controlled by Salve Regina. There's a slap shot from the right point. Goes around the boards. Fitchburg gets control and gets it out of their own end. The Seahawks take over, but they lose it. Fitchburg has it and killing a little time, but they throw it out to center ice, which sort of helps the Seahawks. And here they come. Nice shift. There's a shot on goal. Hanks covers up, and fortunately for him, the whistle blew because he
yeah, that puck was still out there on the ice.
Yeah, he lost sight of that. Luckily for him, they blew the whistle and nobody could poke at it.
Oh, happy whistlers here.
So the draw to his left again. Comes out to Salve Regina on the right point. Holding it, passing it out again to the blue line. Over to the other defenseman. There's a shot that's blocked. Fitchburg State sends it out over to the far boards and able to work it out, gain control and throw it down the Seahawks end where the goaltender lets it go. O'Brien let it go, and it comes along the near boards. Forechecked at center ice, and Fitchburg gains control. That's Fletcher, and they just send it down the Seahawks end again. Seahawks will start all over again. From behind their own net, here they come. Out to center ice, across the red line. Fitchburg State stops it and is able to clear it once again.
Fitchburg's doing some good penalty killing right now.
Yeah, they're doing a good job of forechecking and not letting them come out past the center ice.
But they have two wings right up front with them.
Now it's dumped in Fitchburg State ends. Hanks sends it around the near boards, but unable to clear it out. Goes behind the Fitchburg State net. Both teams fight for it. Gets loose along the near boards, and looks like still both teams fighting for it. Nobody can really control it. Here pops out from the boards, and Fitchburg State is unable to get it out, though. Sent deep again. Fitchburg does intercept the pass and send it out, and the penalty is just about up. So they did do a good job of killing that penalty, like you said.
Yep, they had control of the puck.
Right, there was only one shot on goal. It was a good shot, but that was the only shot they gave up. Now it's behind the net, and O'Brien has to kick it to one of his players. And now the teams are starting to get a little more hitting here. Okay, Fitchburg State from their own blue line. Having trouble working it at their own end.
That's a bad pass.
Yep, and there's one right in on,
again.
boy, Hanks is lucky. He got another quick whistle. He made the save, but there's no way he was going to control that. It came right out in front of him, and luckily, again, the whistle blew.
Yeah, that was a terrible pass from one defenseman to the other, and got intercepted by the wing of Salve, Regina.
Yeah, he did a good job to take that. So the face-off is to the right of Hanks. And Fitchburg able to gain control at center ice. Here they come, a 2-on-2. A pass is blocked, and now Salve Regina is able to get it out into center ice. Fitchburg takes it. Pass that doesn't connect. Salve Regina tries a pass that doesn't connect, and it goes in deep in the Fitchburg end. Now they're starting to hit a little more than they did at the beginning. There's a shot from the left point, and it's saved by Hanks. Fitchburg deep in their own end, along the near boards, breaks it out to center ice. There's a rink-wide pass, but they're unable to control it. And now they scoop it up and send it deep into the Salve Regina end, behind the net. Both teams fight for it. Salve Regina comes out with it. Get it out to center ice. Checked by the Fitchburg player. And then we're going to wave off icing. Salve Regina gets a line change as Fitchburg starts from behind their own net, and they're doing a good job, just like Fitchburg, not letting them come out of their own end.
Both teams are playing a real hustle game right now. Look like they're both in good condition.
And there's a shot in. It's blocked out in front by Fitchburg. They work it out to center ice. The pass is intercepted by Salve Regina. Dumped back in the Fitchburg end. So, yeah, neither team has really gained control for any amount of time and done anything. Fitchburg unable to clear it out of their own end. They do intercept the pass along the far boards, and now they dump it out to center ice. The Seahawks miss it, and they have to go deep in their own end to get it. And Fitchburg State has a line change now. And here we go again from their own end. The Seahawks out to center ice. Send it down the Fitchburg end as they get a line change. And there's a good check along the corner there, and Seahawks able to gain control and throw it deeper. Bumped off the play by Fitchburg. Centering pass, but it's blocked in front. Comes out to the left point. Thrown in deeper. There's another centering pass, but it's blocked by Fitchburg, and they come out and get out to center ice. Headman the puck. There's a shot, and stick save by O'Brien. And it's stumped out of the Salve Regina end. Fitchburg will go after it again. Along the far boards, it hits a Fitchburg player, stays in their end, the centering pass, but it's blocked out in front, and Fitchburg gains control behind their own net. Along the far boards, but not out. There's a good play by Fitchburg. That was Mike McSweeney. There's a slap shot. Oh, and O'Brien grabbed that. Although we did see it all the way, but that was best shot Fitchburg's had so far, I think.
Fitchburg's taking advantage of every opportunity they can get. When they have it, they're shooting.
Yeah.
What's that?
So now we're going to have that's some music they play.
Really?
Yeah, when you like to be a visitor here, they blast it right in your ear. Okay, Salve Regina from behind their own net. And they work it out their own end. But they're bumped off the puck at center ice. They do throw it deep. There's a check right in front of the Fitchburg bench. Fitchburg sends it along the far boards and skates it out of their own end. Pass is intercepted by a Seahawk, and it's dumped back in the Fitchburg end. So as our buddy Todd would say, ping pong hockey so far tonight.
It appears to be that way.
So there's a lead pass, unable to connect, but it does go in the Seahawks end. And Fitchburg State loses control, however, and it comes out to center ice. At center ice is a good check right in front of us. Goes down into Salve Regina's end. They get it out and back to Fitchburg State end, and it's just back and forth hockey. Goes deep into the Salve Regina end. Fitchburg State goes after it, and now it's pinned along the boards. Both teams fight for it. And Fitchburg State does come up with a centering pass. His backhand is blocked in front, and Salve Regina able to work it out to center ice. And Fitchburg State takes control. Now they go in their own end. Out to center ice, but the pass is intercepted by Salve Regina, and they send it behind their own net into the corner. There's a check in the near corner here. There's a shot that's blocked in front. Salve Regina in the Fitchburg end, 3-on-3. The shot that goes wide goes behind the net, and Salve Regina keeps behind the net. Centering pass, but it hit the net and actually never got to a teammate, and it goes down on the goalie for O'Brien. Has to stop it, and Salve Regina will start again from their own end. Pass that doesn't connect. Fitchburg back in Salve Regina's end, but it's back to center ice, and it's just back and forth hockey. Once again, Fitchburg will try. Off Fletcher's stick, goes into the near corner. There's a check along the boards. Both teams fighting for it. Puck comes loose, and Seahawk grabs it. Out of their own end, out to center ice. There's a pass, but it doesn't connect, and Fitchburg collects. They dump it out their end. Salve Regina sends it right back in. There's a rink-wide pass for the other defenseman. There they come over the blue line. There's a shot, but it goes wide. Comes in the near corner along the boards here, and Salve Regina just dumps it out. And you have to watch after they pass. They are hitting each other after they pass. And we finally get a stoppage. That is, oh no, the dreaded plexiglass comes loose.
Oh no. This
So
is
we
gonna
could be here for
a long time.
Wow. Everybody in the truck will be glad to hear that. Plexiglass is loose. We don't know if you can show a picture of that, but let's see.
Both sides of the plexiglass behind the hinge.
There is good news. There are 3 refs tonight. So all we need is, we don't need any Civic Center workers, so that's the good news. Oh, the whole pipe is bent, you know, the pole's bent.
Oh, God.
This could be.
Why don't we just go out for lunch and we'll come back?
They'll probably have to play the rest of this game tomorrow. And you can see the Civic Center workers are really hustling to get out here. We don't see any of them.
I don't think they're watching the game.
So we don't know how long this is going to take.
Might be in the back having a couple brewskis.
Wow. There isn't one. Boy, I don't know. You would think somebody would be out here now fixing this right away. Oh, I see a couple of people scrambling. Oh no, that's people going to the concession stand, Jim. My mistake. Oh, here they come. Look at that. Look at them go.
Well,
all kinds of tools in their hand.
Let's hope it's not Michael.
They don't have a tool. What are they going to fix this with? Glue? I guess they have to inspect it.
Yes.
Maybe we could get something to just hook it close. Look at this. I can't. Well, this ought to be interesting.
We have, again, one maintenance man.
Yeah.
We have 2 refs
2 refs
here.
and a maintenance man, just like the last time.
We have another referee in standby.
Yeah, just in case. So this should be interesting. Uh-oh.
Oh, it looks like it's out, he said.
Yeah. He said, I think you're right. I think you're right. We do have a problem. Maybe they'll just make that the penalty box. That might be a solution.
That'd be a good idea.
Well, maybe we can give credit to everybody that's working for FATV tonight. It's a high-paying job, so we got to give credit.
Not to the maintenance crew.
Yeah. Wow. So on camera, John Dextrace and Soledad Masso. On audio is Steve Masso. Directing is Angela Tredello, and graphics is Cameron Tredello. Helping out with any technical difficulties. It's too bad they can't help with plexiglass. Is Michelle Stone Kennedy. I hope. No, Michelle Kennedy Stone. Which one is it, Michelle?
Michelle Kennedy is stoned.
Which one is it? I'm sorry, Michelle. It's Michelle Kennedy Stone and then Mark Ruchello. I should know it by now, but you know the memory goes. That's why when I saw Seniors Night, I thought it was for me and you, Jim, and I was
Did
really
you say
shocked.
Michelle Kennedy is stoned?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, she's gonna wish she was by the time this game gets over. He came out with a couple of tools. Probably not enough.
Oh, that same famous drill he has.
Oh, what is that? Oh, here we go with the referees have to do the work.
Here, you hold this.
I just think it's amazing, huh? How to do the city proud. The ref said
he knows what to do. He takes the
Yeah.
drill and hands the screwdriver to the
Yeah,
referee.
he says, yeah, my job is to get the tools. I'm the golfer, and your job is to fix it. And luckily for us, they're not surgeons, because this could be bad.
Oh, now he took
they
it.
really
Oh,
got
no,
it.
he
Okay.
took it off now.
That's the fastest they've ever done that, though. Okay, I don't know. Is that an air raid? What is that? Oh, we're going to get music? So now the hockey team decided they might want to take a look. And wow. I don't know if we should stop the tape or what we should do, because this is going to be a while.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, why don't we stop, and we'll be back. Luckily for you, you don't have to endure this, but
March or April? Or
yeah, hopefully there'll still be ice when we come back, and shouldn't be too long. So if you want to go get something, see you in a little while. All
should be
right,
good for another hit anyway.
they didn't do too badly, Jim. I'm really surprised.
No,
They did a
this
good
is
job.
The end of the season, you know, a lot of practice.
Still the same day. So, no, they actually looked like they knew what they were doing. They got 4 workers here.
Well, when you get a high-tech drill like that,
I think they ran down to Home Depot, scooped that one up, and here we go.
it looks like one of those wrenches for lug nuts, you know, that you have on your...
Yeah, it looks more like a little wood drill, you know, or a bit. But it's working. I guess that's all that matters. And we're almost ready to roll. That was record time for the Civic Center. What, 10 minutes maybe?
It is very good.
Yeah, compared to the last time, we were gone for quite a while.
Have to give
All
out
right.
some certificates.
Good
tonight.
job. Now, if they remember to shut that door down there, we'll be all set. We're almost ready to go again. So we will have a draw. It'll be to the right of Nick Hanks, the goaltender for Fitchburg State. It'll be right inside the blue line. And I don't know if that door's shut down there. There we go. And, okay, I guess we're all set to go. All right, the draw is controlled by Fitchburg State. They go behind their own net. Out to the blue line, out to center ice. They have a 2-on-1, but Salve Regina does a good job to back check and get back there. And now we have a delayed offside as Fitchburg State dumps it down deep. Salve Regina will stop behind their own net. And here they come to center ice. Over the left wing. Shot is blocked, goes in the corner. Centering pass is blocked. Goes behind the net. Both teams fight for it. Both players go down. Fitchburg State gains control, dumps it out to center ice. Pass that doesn't quite connect, and Salve Regina broken up. But they do gain control again. They throw it over here where Fitchburg State gets it. And there's a nice drop pass. There's a shot, and it's kicked aside by O'Brien. And Salve Regina still unable to clear it out. Fitchburg State. Stryer, drop pass for Sabastino. There's a shot that's blocked and comes out to center ice, and Fitchburg gains control. They'll try again. They dump it in deep, and they get a change up. And Salve Regina comes out of their own end. Pass to center ice, and banged into the Fitchburg end where Fitchburg gains control. Sends a pass out, and here's a breakaway for Fitchburg if he can catch up to the puck. And there's a shot, and it's stopped by O'Brien. Out to the left point, Fitchburg State able to keep it in. There's a shot, it's blocked by the defenseman. That's Kuna, takes another shot, and that was a great save by O'Brien. He was partially screened, I think. There's a centering pass and a backhand, and he did another job there. A little hitting after the whistle.
Great block by the goalie. Who is he?
That's O'Brien. Mike O'Brien. I thought he made 2 good saves because one shot, I think he was partially screened, and from here I looked at, and then that was a real good save. That, like you said, well, Fitchburg State, that's their best pressure for the night.
It is. They should keep it up. Oh, he's coming off the ice.
Stick. I think, did his stick break? Or?
He's not a really big guy either. He's just a...
No, he's 5'8", 165. And he's getting another stick. Okay.
That's with the equipment on, I think.
Yeah. And he's a sophomore.
Oh, sophomore.
Fitchburg has a freshman goalie. All right, the drawer will be to his left. And it's controlled by Salve Regina. Actually, O'Brien comes out and gloves it and holds on. So the crowd has picked up here. Isn't it quite a few here for Fitchburg State?
The homeless.
Yeah. Okay, the draw to his left again. Fitchburg State able to keep it in along near boards here. They dump it down into the corner. Both teams fight for it. Goes behind the net. Salve Regina gets it, but they're broken up. behind the net. Both teams fight for it. O'Brien decides to cover it up.
I don't think he was too sure what he wanted to do with that.
I think he had trouble. I think he knew it was his man, but then I think he realized there was a Fitchburg player there with him.
This is a quick change.
Well, that was Fitchburg's best pressure of the night so far, if not their only pressure.
Right. They were doing a good job. They just didn't get into the pipes.
All right, Salve Regina from behind their own net. There's a rink-wide pass. Goes out to center ice, but it's intercepted by Fitchburg. And it goes back out to center ice. And now both teams just whacking it out, getting it out of their own end. Goes behind the Fitchburg net, where Hanks plays it. Now it goes around the far boards, but unable to get it out is Fitchburg. There's a puck that bounces in on Hanks, and he's lucky he saw that one. Nobody really shot it at net. It just came bouncing that way. It's behind the net. Both teams are fighting for it. Pin it along the boards, but it's still moving. And finally it comes around the far boards. Salve Regina dumps it in deeper, and both teams fight for it again. It goes around the Fitchburg net along the near boards here. Both teams battle for it. And Salve Regina again comes out with it. Try to center it, couldn't. Play is knocked down, and now it comes out to center ice. Now they send a rink-wide pass, and then one through center. Send it in deep into the Fitchburg end. They get a line change, and here comes Fitchburg from their own end. They try a pass. I'm not sure what they were trying to do on that one, but comes out to center ice, stopped by Salve Regina, and they dump it in the Fitchburg end again. Hanks lets it go around the net, goes around the far board. Fitchburg gains control, but they're knocked off the puck and try to dump it out. They can't. Kept in on the right point. I believe that one got in on Hanks, and he stopped it. And now Fitchburg able to just throw it out and ice the puck and take the pressure off. So Salve Regina came back with their own little spurt there, Jim.
Yeah, both teams are doing a good job defensively, and both teams cannot start anything offensively. I think it's too much of a defensive game right now.
Okay, the draw won by Fitchburg State. They go behind their own net around the far boards. They have trouble controlling it. They're checked along the boards. Now it's kept in by Salve Regina. They gain control, but broken up by Fitchburg. Dumped out the center ice. They throw it in the Fitchburg end, but it'd be a delayed offside. So they have to come out, and Fitchburg gets it behind their own net. Right, I think both teams are doing a good job of forechecking and keeping it in their own end. There's a lead pass, but they're unable to connect. But Fitchburg does get it in the Salve Regina end. Both teams battle for it. Fitchburg comes up with it, comes out front, centering pass, but it's stopped by Salve Regina, and here come the Seahawks. Over the blue line is a shot, but it's stopped by Hanks, and the player is knocked down. Fitchburg State, here they come right back. There's a trip, and we're going to have a penalty. There's a shot, and it's stopped by O'Brien.
That was a definite trip.
Yeah. So that'll be Fitchburg State will get a power play here.
One Seahawk will drive his feathers right now for a while.
See, that's number 4 is Matt Hutchins for the Seahawks. He's going to be off for 2 minutes. Shots on goal, 6 for Fitchburg, 5 for the Salve Regina. So we have a 2 minutes, the tripping, 13:30 of the first period.
Well, we'll see what Fitchburg can do on their one-man advantage right now.
Why is the draw at center ice, I wonder? I thought it would be in the Seahawks end because they made the save and stopped the play there, but anyway.
We learn rules every week.
Yeah,
here.
he's just barely getting in the box now. They didn't even want him getting in the box. Comes Fitchburg State. They're on a power play. Okay, back to the blue line. Get it to the center. Over the left point, there's a slap shot, but it's blocked in front. And a swing and a miss by the Salve Regina player. Twice they swing and miss. And Fitchburg able to get it at the blue line, the left point. They throw it deep behind the net. Both teams go after it in the near corner here. Both teams battle for it. 3 Fitchburg players, 2 Salve Regina players, and Fitchburg does come up with it, but nobody out front to throw it to. They finally get it out. Circle around to the center. Drop pass. Down low. Centering pass. And it's knocked away. It goes behind the net, and Fitchburg from behind the Salve Regina net trying to come out front. Out to the right point. They keep it in. There's a shot, but it's blocked. Harkin's shot from the right point was blocked. It comes out to center ice, and Fitchburg having to start all over again. Get it to center ice. Now they're having trouble getting going. They dump it in and get a line change. And there's a funny bounce that comes right out in front of the net, but nobody's there. And Salve Regina able to dump it into Fitchburg again. We're down to 45 seconds left on the power play for Fitchburg State. And there's a pass, doesn't connect, goes out to center ice, and Seahawks just dump it back in the Falcons' end. So they'll try once again from behind their own net. And another pass that doesn't connect, and here we go back. And
the passing is horrible right now.
Yeah, they're just not connecting.
If they do get it, the receiver doesn't know how to handle it.
Yeah. Both teams doing a good job of forechecking, though, I think.
Yeah, they are.
Keeping
they're both in there. And
yeah.
That's why the game is as it is. So.
Yeah, both teams doing a good job. There's a rink-wide pass, unable to connect, and bang, it goes back into Fitchburg again. And then the penalty just about up, and now both teams are at full strength. So Salve Regina did a good job of killing that penalty, as Fitchburg State did when they were short-handed. Now it's dumped in the Seahawks end, comes around near corner here. Fitchburg unable to keep it in, comes out to center ice. They dump it in, but it would be a delayed offside, so they get a line change. And the Seahawks start over. Okay, here they come across the blue line to center ice, but they can't keep control of it, and it gets dumped back in their end. Along the near boards right in front of us, Fitchburg gets it. Likes to send it in their own end. At center ice, they throw it in the Salve Regina end, but they stop it, and not out though. Fitchburg able to keep it in. They're broken up, gain control at the left point. There's a slap shot. It's blocked in front by Salve Regina again. Fitchburg centering pass, but it goes behind the net. Fitchburg players knocked down, and both teams fight for the puck.
A lot of quick whistles in this game.
Salve Regina is doing a good job of the defensemen falling down and blocking a lot of the Fitchburg shots, just getting in front of them, and they never get anywhere near the net.
It seems like Fitchburg should get their shots off the ice more. A lot of them have just been sliding along and hitting the goalie's pads. If they can just about an inch or two, they would be right in there.
Okay, the draw is to the right of O'Brien. It's controlled by Fitchburg. They poke at it, and Salve Regina gets it but can't clear it. Thrown back in, but blocked again, and Salve Regina comes back out to center ice, and they lose control. Fitchburg just dumps it back out to the center ice area again. So from neutral ice, they start again. Fitchburg intercepts a pass in their own end around the near boards. Not out though, and there's a hand pass. So
that looked like a volleyball game there or something.
Yeah, I think he was going to knock it down. He had the right idea, but he wound up hitting it to his teammate. So the faceoff will be right outside the blue line, outside the Fitchburg end, right in front of us. Down to 3:12 left to play. First period, no score. Salve Regina controls. They try to send it in, but it hits one of their own players, and then Fitchburg State stops it, sends it out to center ice, and now the foot race is on. Fitchburg does get it, comes around over the blue line behind the net, and ridden off the puck. And Salve Regina, nice play there by number 4.
That was a good play.
Yeah, Matt Hutchins. And
Coleman was ready to go in.
Yep, so he did a good job. He never got the shot off. Goes around the near boards. There's a good check. Pinned along the boards. Both teams go after it. It's centering pass by Salve Regina, but nobody's there. They get it and send it in deep behind the Fitchburg State net, where they finally gain control and try to get it out, but they are unable to. Pinned along the far boards. Both teams fight for it again. And no, not out. And finally, Fitchburg State's able to get it out, but they're broken up, and Salve Regina comes right back. There's a shot that Hanks grabs, and another one that fell in front of him. Eventually, he's going to get one poked behind him if he doesn't hang on or control him a little more than that.
Well, he stops the puck very well, but then he lets that rebound just drop in front of him.
Yeah, he has a hard time controlling and keeping it. Okay, the draw will be to his right, and it is both teams fight for it. It is along near boards here. There's a shot from the left point, and it trickles in on Hanks, but he's able to cover that one up.
That was the same type of play he did before.
Yeah.
Drops it in front of him.
Yeah, it's almost like I don't know if he's trying to do it instead of just gloving it and keeping it. Okay, the draw to his right again. Finally, Fitchburg just pokes it out to the blue line, but not out. There's another shot, and it's deflected in, and he's able to stop that one and then cover up the rebound. So he gave up another rebound there and able to cover it up, though.
He took the first shot pretty good, though.
Yeah.
I have to say that.
But he's give up too many rebounds. You're going to give one's going to get behind you eventually. There's a draw controlled by Salve Regina. And there's another shot, but it's blocked in front. Fitchburg State gets it behind their own net along the far boards. Swing and a miss. And finally they go deeper, trying to get out of their own end. Again, a good job of forechecking by the Seahawks. Fitchburg finally able to get it out.
Nice passing right there.
Here comes Fletcher, but he's ridden off the play.
What was that?
And we had a whistle. And I'm not sure, because the ref that was right on the play, he didn't signal anything. The ref behind the play actually called it. So he's going to call, I don't know if he called slashing.
It's like number 8's going to the penalty box.
Ryan Doyle, and that was the ref behind the play that called the penalty. That's why I was surprised that there was a ref right there watching it, you know. So, all right, Fitchburg State, another power play. The face-off to the right of O'Brien, right outside the face-off circle. I'm not sure what the holdup is now. All right, I guess we're ready. Well, now he's going over to talk to the scorer. And all right, I think we're almost ready to go. All right.
There's no announcer here.
No, I don't. I know they didn't say anything about what's going on. So the face-off is controlled by Fitchburg State in their own end. Dump it out to center ice. Again, they're on a power play. And there's a pass unable to connect at center ice. It does go in deep in the Seahawks end, however. Then they maintain control at the blue line. Savastano, there's a wrist shot. Oh, it's deflected out front, but it never makes it into the goalie. And now back out to the blue line. Savastano fakes a shot. The defenseman goes down. Then he takes a shot. Nice save by O'Brien. Really picked that right out of the air.
That was a very nice play.
Yeah, all around. I mean, he did a good job to fake the defenseman who they've been going down, and he caught him off guard, but nice save by O'Brien, too.
If that shot was maybe 3 seconds earlier when that defenseman fell, it might have went in.
Okay, the draw controlled by Fitchburg State. Back to Savastano again. There's a wrist shot, but it goes wide of the net. Rebound out to Fitchburg State, unable to get it, and Salve Regina able to poke it out and then get a breakaway. Here he comes. There's a shot. It goes wide of the net, however. Boy, they had the best chance of anybody so far. And they gained control, and Fitchburg State able to get out of their own end. Well, that was a big mistake by Fitchburg.
It was.
Keep it in. There's a pass that they failed to connect with. And I don't know why there wasn't icing on that call.
It should have been icing.
Yeah. Oh, that's got to be a high stick. Yeah. All right. So they're calling a high stick. Yeah, I didn't think anybody could get that puck. I thought they were going to call icing. I think some of the players did too. Salve Regina bench was not too happy about that.
There was no way anyone could have caught that.
No. And now the draw will be to the right of Hanks in the Fitchburg end. We have 50 seconds left on the power play, 24 seconds left on the in the period. So this penalty will carry over to the second period. Oh, there's a steal right out in front now. Fitchburg player falls down. When there's a whack, yeah.
Oh,
and retaliation. Oh, and the ref didn't even see it. No, I don't know why he wasn't watching behind the play. So it goes deep in the Salve Regina end. And Salve Regina able to control and send it out as the horn sounds for the end of the first period. So, pretty even first period, you think, or what?
Yeah, as you said, it was like ping pong hockey quite a bit. But both teams, as you also said, were forechecking was fantastic.
Yeah, and they both did have some scoring chances. So
they did.
I think both teams had their moments of being good offensively and moments of just not being able to do anything. So no score at the end of the first period. Shots on goal, 8 apiece, and hopefully the game will be this good. So far, it's been a fun game to watch, at least.
Yeah, it's a lot of action. It's fast. It's they both look like they're in pretty good condition. And
all right, so we'll be back with second period action in a couple of minutes. See you then. Okay, welcome back, everybody. We're getting ready for the start of the second period. I'm Joe Tredello along with Jim Page. This is the Fitchburg State Falcons versus the Salve Regina University Seahawks. And what do you think of first period, Jim?
Well, it was more of a defensive game, I think, a good forechecking, and I think the game's going to have to change in order for the scoring to start coming through. SRU had 2 penalties. Fitchburg had 1. 8 shots on goal per each team. So it's pretty even right through.
Yep, both teams had their chances. Both teams' goalies came up big when they had to. And
There was some good blocks by the goalies all the way.
we even have the same goalies in the second period this week. This is unusual for us.
It is.
Okay, we're ready for the face-off to start the second period. And it's underway. Fitchburg State gains control out at center ice. Dump it in the Salve Regina end around the boards, around the near boards, centering pass, goes behind the net. Fitchburg State controls, loses the puck, and it's banged out by Salve Regina out the center ice, and both teams skate for it. And Fitchburg got a little lackadaisical getting back there to get it, and they finally do. And it's out the center ice. Fitchburg over the blue line. There's a shot, goes wide of the net. All the way out to the blue line, the right point. They send it back in. There's a shot blocked in front, goes behind the net. Both teams battle for it. Check along the boards, along the far boards, out to the right point. Dumped back in by Fitchburg State. Goes back into the far corner around the boards. Salve Regina unable to clear. It's a shot that's blocked. Fitchburg does gain control, centers it, but blocked by Salve Regina, and here they come. Across the blue line in the Fitchburg end. Now they change up, and Fitchburg will start from their own end behind the net. And a swing and a miss. There's a steal right in front, and luckily Fitchburg goalie Hanks covers up. That was a big mistake by Fitchburg.
That was a close play. Near disaster for Fitchburg.
Swung and missed, and he almost paid dearly for that one. All right, Fitchburg sends it deep in their own end. I'm not sure why, but
I know what that play is about.
I wonder if they know they switched ends, and Hanks covers up. Boy, Fitchburg State is not starting this period off in a good fashion. They keep this up, they will be in deep trouble.
Well, maybe the second line will have a more awareness of what side of the goal they're defending.
Yeah, I mean, sending it in deep there did not help. He sent it right to a Salve Regina player.
Who said thanks?
Yeah. Right, the draw to the right of Hanks. And he kicked out of the face-off circle. And controlled by Salve Regina. A shot that's blocked comes out to the left point. There's a wrist shot in and a nice save by Hanks. Salve Regina gains control, trying to center it, can't, goes behind the net. Fitchburg player bumps Salve Regina off the puck and hops over Salve Regina's stick at the blue line, and Fitchburg able to clear it out. Comes to center ice, caught in the player's skates. Now they dump it into Fitchburg end once again. Into the near boards. Both teams fight for control. Nobody's got it yet. Fitchburg, nope. Finally goes behind their net and they gain control. Along the far boards, a pass out the center ice. Yep. But able to do much with it. A centering pass, but it's stopped by Salve Regina. The player falls down, but he's able to head man it to his own man. And they dump it in the end, get a line change. Hank stops it. Fitchburg State all the way up to center ice, but doesn't connect. Goes back in the Fitchburg end, and I don't know why that wasn't offside. They had it delayed offside, and then they never called it. Fitchburg blocks it at center ice, but it goes in their own end, and now they dump it out to center ice. Throw it in the Salve Regina end, behind the net. O'Brien plays it. Salve Regina's bumped off the puck. Both teams fight for it. Line in the near corner here. And finally comes out to center ice and in the Fitchburg end, all the way down behind Hanks, who shoots it around the boards. Goes along the far boards and hacked into the Salve Regina end. Rink wide pass, swing and a miss again. Goes deep in the Salve Regina end. Fitchburg State. Oh, both
nice
teams
check.
saw each other coming. Both players just win. They both knew they were going to hit. And now it comes into Fitchburg end. Out the center ice, unable to connect. And now Salve Regina over the Fitchburg blue line, but they're broken up. Line near boards here, unable to control it. Fitchburg does gain control, comes out the center ice, a 3-on-2. Here they come across the blue line. There's a centering pass, but it goes right across, nobody home. Fitchburg gets it, unable to do much with it, but they do send it in a little deeper, but unable to keep control. There's somebody who looks like he's shoveling. I don't know, he fell on his knees and then couldn't hit the puck. So it goes along the far boards.
But he was praying. And he was.
Goes deep behind the Salve Regina net, and the Seahawks send it down. Hanks has to make a save, so there's no icing, and they get out. He sends it out to center ice.
Nice
There's a
check
play.
there.
Yeah, he didn't 24 off the puck, though. That was Savastano kept control of the puck, even though he got hit. Behind the Salve Regina net. There's another check behind the play. To get it out, and unable to clear it. Fitchburg intercepts, sends it deep in the Salve Regina end. There's a centering pass, and there's a swipe, but really didn't get much of it, so O'Brien able to cover it up. Seen some good hits, though.
Yeah, they're getting a little bit physical, and Fitchburg seems to be putting on a little bit more pressure than SRU.
Yeah.
Salve Regina.
I know, that's a mouthful sometimes.
SRU sounds a lot better.
All right, the draw to the right of O'Brien. Fitchburg gains control. Blocked in front. There's a shot, but he stops out, and wham, there's another hit. Oh, now we got a little more action in front.
Oh, looks like 15 really got.
Yeah, is that 25, I think?
25?
I think it's Coleman.
He got popped.
Yeah, that was, I'm surprised they didn't call a penalty on that, too. But that was a good save by O'Brien. And now we're going to get a draw to his right. Yeah, they are getting a little more physical. That's for sure. He's all right, though. Coleman's okay. He's going to take the face-off. Okay, goes deep in the Seahawks end, behind their net, along the far boards. They throw it out to the blue line, skate out to center ice. Here they come. Drop pass. There's a shot. Oh, what a nice play that was.
That was a beautiful play.
From the right side goes, passes to the left of the net, and bang, sends it home behind Hanks.
That was well executed.
Yep.
That's the first good play we've seen in this game.
I'm not sure if that was Copeland that got that. That was a bang bang, and nothing Hanks could do on that one. So, Salve Regina draws first blood, 1-0. 15:02 left, second period. Shots on goal, 11-10. Salve Regina ahead. Okay, they gain control of the face-off, send it in the Fitchburg end. Goes deep. There's a nice, wow, there's a solid check, and that Fitchburg play is not getting up. He's taking his time. And that is Savastano, who is a big kid. But he's up okay. Uh-oh. But they did something to the door.
No, let's
look at the crack crews out here like nothing. They're like grease lightning, huh? Look at how fast they hit. They got the door open, saying it is a door.
Yeah, they established that fact. Get out the drill.
What do they get?
Here's the drill. Now
What's he get? Uh-oh. This is scary. Scary moments at the Civic Center. Where's the plumber? Here he comes. Here comes the plumber. He'll know what to do. Yeah. Yeah. See, they're holding the door open for him to let him know that they know it's a door.
Is every panel here defective?
Is he eating his lunch? He's on a lunch break or something.
Oh, he can't fix that now.
He says they'll have to hold up.
He's going to finish his wiener.
This is 2-in-1 night. This is bad.
He is too. He's leaving.
Yeah, he said, I've had enough of this. I've trained you well. Let's see you take over. So another delay here.
Well, he brought up the mustard.
Stop the take. This is action. This is Fitchburg's finest at their best. No, well, I think they're going to be quick. Because look at how quickly they're doing that. This is a crack crew, isn't it?
They established it was a panel.
That it was a door, first of all. That it was broken. I mean, just to know that.
No, I think the referee had to tell him that.
Oh. Why, you don't think the home audience wants to see this? Ah, boy. 2-in-1 night. Never happened before. Well, let's see. We'll tell you again. I'm Joe Tridello along with Jim Page. On camera, John Dextre, Soledad Masso. In the truck helping out, Steve Masso on audio, Cameron Tridello on graphics, and Angela Tridello directing. Let's see if I get this right. Michelle Kennedy Stone and Mark Ruchello, making sure we do everything right. What's that? Say the monster? Is that what he said?
Something about the monster. That's playing at the cinema, isn't it?
Shannon Wask. Oh, that's Michelle's friend. I'm sorry, Shannon.
Oh.
Did I say it right?
said Shannon.
Okay, Shannon.
Monster.
Oh, okay.
She's probably not a monster.
She couldn't believe that there were 2 plexiglasses broken in one night, I bet. She has never seen this, she said. So she's kind of enjoying this, seeing this take place,
Well,
knowing that she won't get out of here till midnight now.
Now they took the plexiglass out of it.
Yep.
And they had a good start when it was in.
Yeah. And they said, why keep it going? Let's start over and see if we can do the drill like we did the last one. And
I hope no one had any plans tonight to be out of here by 9 or so.
Luckily, the students don't need to study tonight because they wouldn't get there. Wow.
Are you inferring that they studied last night?
You know they did, right?
Of course they did.
See, now they probably should have a 4th maintenance guy going around tightening all these things like you said. Wow. So, I guess we can say the head coach for Fitchburg State is Dean Fuller. He's in his 20th year. Imagine that.
That's a good long record.
Yeah. Assistant coaches are Malcolm McPherson. His is 13th year, and Steve Lowney, his 7th year. I remember when Steve played. Captains for Fitchburg, Shane Coleman, John Gambale, and Mike Savastano. And the coach for, you want to do the coaches staff for the Seahawks? I'll let you do that.
Salve, Regina Seahawks, yeah, their head coach is Chris McPherson, the graduate of Skidmore in '96. And his record is 21, 26, and 3, 2 seasons. And the assistant coach is Mike Monahan. He's also a graduate of Skidmore the same year. Isn't that a coincidence?
Yeah, I guess they must have played together, huh? So, crack crew is almost done over there, I believe. They didn't even need referees this time, so you know they're good. They are getting better. You know, no penalties called on them this time. Then
they are.
Yeah,
they're still going at it.
Yeah. I mean, that doesn't mean the door will shut once the plexiglass.
And the guy with his wiener, he cut his.
Did he ever come back? No.
His lunch break.
Oh, is he back? The plum is back, so that'll help. So both teams trying to stay loose here. It's got to be tough to keep stopping and starting and having breaks. But we're down to 14:49, second period. So we haven't gotten too far into this period before we had to start. You know, the game itself has been fast. There haven't been too many penalties and not a whole bunch of icings. This has been the biggest holdup.
They shut the door.
Yeah, and it's working. This is twice in one night. They've done a heck of a job. They all need raises. Yeah.
They said this just can't keep up.
Yeah, but they are getting good at it. We got to give them credit for that.
Well,
okay.
Don't go too far, guys.
Yeah. Yeah. Because that's only 2 panes out of about 50 here. So, all right, we're almost set to go here. The draw is outside the face-off circle to the right of Hanks. It's controlled by Salve Regina. They send it in deep behind the Fitchburg net. They center it. Fitchburg State grabs it though, but not out. There's a shot from the point, and it's blocked by Hanks. And Fitchburg able to clear it out. Here they come, a 2-on-2. There's a nice pass, but a swing and a miss. He's ridden off the play. And then it comes out to center ice. Fitchburg gains control at center ice and throws it in deep. Now both teams go after it. Stopped by O'Brien, goes around the far boards, but it takes a weird hop and goes deep again. And now it comes out all the way down the Fitchburg end. But Hanks has to play it. And then it goes back to the right point. There's a shot, but stopped in front, comes back out to center ice. Fitchburg State again. Having trouble with these short passes in center ice, and they're offside. Yeah, they're like a half a step off from controlling their passes.
The referees have warned them not to hit the plexiglass because this is that's stalling the game.
Yeah. They only get paid for one game, and they don't want to have the length of 3 games here.
Delay a game is going to be called.
Yeah. All right, the face-off right outside the blue line, controlled by Fitchburg State. Okay, sent in the Salve Regina end. It stopped. Wow, it stopped by O'Brien. Then he just covered up. I must have thought a Fitchburg State player was coming down on him. So the draw will be to his right. And now all of a sudden we're getting a lot of face-offs after we said it was a fast game. All right, both teams along the near boards, and now we get a whistle. Yeah. The ref lost sight of the puck.
Yes. Just lost sight, period.
Okay, the draw again is going to be the right of O'Brien. Oh, we got a penalty. Number 7.
Really?
That's Pat Luckenbill is going off for Salve Regina. I did not see the call. I don't know what he's gone off for. He must have done something along the boards that we didn't see. Okay, the draw controlled by Fitchburg State. They're able to keep it in at the blue line. This is Zaff. He sends it down low, and there's a centering pass, but nobody home for Fitchburg. They do gain control, come back out to center. There's a shot knocked away by O'Brien. Goes into the far corner. Both teams fight for it.
This is Fitchburg's chance to tie this game.
Yeah. No, there's a nice centering pass, but and he sends it out back. Comes out to the blue line. Over along the face-off circle to the right. Out to center is a one-timer. It goes up in the net. And shot too high by Savastano. Okay, and we have 1:26 left.
He was heading for that Bud Light bottle cap up there.
Yeah, that one was a tad high. Okay, the face-off will be outside the blue line, right in front of us, in front of the Salve Regina bench. Okay, Fitchburg State able to gain control. Zaff, his shot is deflected, but able to scoop it up as Coleman. Center ice, Fitchburg gets it, throws it deep in the Salve Regina end, and around the far board, near boards, and out to center ice. Again, Fitchburg State will try. Again, they're on a power play. They dump it in. Goes all the way around the boards. Fitchburg State gains control along the far boards. Comes out to center. Out to Savastano. He takes a shot, but it's blocked. Gains
they have to
control
work
again.
that puck around a little bit more.
Yeah, there's a shot, but it's wide. Comes out to the blue line again.
They're going to make a play.
They're not passing it low. They're all outside here. Okay, deep in the corner.
That's better.
There we go. And there we go. Oh,
hey,
we got the
finally
rebound.
got it.
Yep. Not sure if Ken got that, I thought, but I'm not sure. That Chad Fletcher, I think, but I'm not positive. And they're not making announcements here, so you have a hard time telling who got what. But I thought Fletcher might have knocked it home. I thought there were 2 rebounds.
I thought so too. Yeah.
It happened so fast, it's hard to say.
Yeah.
So
well, they did work it in, and that was the key to it.
Yeah, because everything on the outside just kept getting blocked. So the score is tied 1-1. 12:27 left, second period. Draw is controlled by Salve Regina. They dump it into Fitchburg end. Takes a funny hop off the boards, and Fitchburg State gets it, but not out. Salve Regina along the near boards in the corner here. Fitchburg State able to send it around, but not out. Both teams fight for it. Fitchburg State able to gain control, and here they come across the Salve Regina blue line, ridden off the puck, actually hauled down, but no call.
Well, look at this.
Yeah, and the referee's just watching. This is way behind the play. It's in the Fitchburg end. Both players way behind the play finally get up, and now it's sent along the near boards in the corner here in the Fitchburg State end, behind their own net. And they dump it out to center ice, but again, Salve Regina did a good job of forechecking, and Fitchburg just dumped it out. They didn't try to work it out very much, and it wasn't like a nice, easy flip.
No, I think that was pretty hasty play right there.
So now we're going to have a draw on their end, and it'll be to the right of Hanks. 12 shots to 11 in favor of Fitchburg State right now. And he's going to kick him out. And Salve Regina gains control of the puck. From the right point, there's a shot out front. It deflected, but it goes wide. Fitchburg State able to gain control, and they got like a 4-on-2, but now it's a 4-on-4. In the Salve Regina end, there's a centering pass, swing and a miss. They gain control, try to send it in deep, but it's blocked, and Salve Regina almost got a breakaway. Luckily, Fitchburg State able to break it up. That's Lido, and they send it in deep.
Nice forechecking there.
Yep. And now along the far board, Salve Regina in their own end kicks it forward, and able, a nice job there by number 8. He takes a shot, it's high and wide, comes around the left point.
Number 6 is really hustling there, McSweeney. He's trying to cause something.
And Doyle for Salve Regina, that's number 8. He made a good play. Now Salve Regina gets it in on Hanks, and he covers up and holds on, and now we're going to have a face-off to his left.
That cover-up came just in time as Salve was gaining on him.
Yeah, we got to think of a nick. Maybe just Salve is good, huh?
Yeah, Salve.
The other's just too much to say. Or the Seahawks, one or the other. Okay, the draw to the left of Hanks. They control the draw. Shot that's blocked in front goes in the far corner. Both teams go after it. Salve Regina comes up a bit, loses control. Fitchburg State across their own blue line. Here they come. 2-on-3. Sends it in low, a pass, but it goes behind the net. Players are knocked down. They're all over the place now. It goes behind the net. Salve Regina gains control, sends it out to center ice where it's stopped by Fitchburg. They're bumped off the puck, and now Salve gains control across the blue line. From the right point, there's a shot that's knocked down in front and then went to a Salve player, and he almost had a shot on net, but it went wide. Fitchburg able to gain control and send it out to center ice. But it's controlled by Fitchburg. They send it deep. Stopped by O'Brien. He swings it along the boards in the far corner. There's
nice
a good check
there by number 10.
And there's a pass intercepted by Fitchburg State. A centering pass and a shot that's on net. And O'Brien covers up. He did a good job on that.
Another close call for the Seahawks.
Yeah, that could have bounced in. His legs were open a little bit, but he got it with his pad and then saw it and just grabbed it.
Then he rubbed his rabbit's foot.
So both teams have had their chances again. Okay, the draw to his right, gained by Fitchburg. Control is a backhander. Fitchburg State gets it, but it goes in the far corner, bumped off the puck. Both teams fight for it in the corner. Kicked ahead by Salve, out to center ice. Fitchburg, Lado sends it into the Salve bench, says, here, have one of these. Okay, the draw will be right in front of us, I believe. Yep.
Well, we have a good tight game going now.
Yep. Okay, that's Krull for Fitchburg State on the draw. And both teams battle for it. Fitchburg State finally comes up with it, sends it across the rink, and here we go. Over the red line, they send it in deep, but it's blocked by Salve Regina and comes out to center ice. Both teams battle for it again. Nice move by 19 to get around his man and get that puck, but he's unable to keep it, and he's hauled down. Okay, Fitchburg State at nice center pass. Ice again. Broken up once more. And both teams just having trouble gaining control. Fitchburg State is ridden off the play. Wow, he was hit kind of high. And
I would say so.
Yeah, but
that was a disputable call.
Yeah, that was Mayu, and he was definitely hit high. Okay, Salve from their own end. Avoid a check at center ice. Dump it into the Fitchburg end. Get a line change. Fitchburg. Oh, boy. Lado lost control. Centering pass blocked by Hanks.
Fitchburg was very lucky on that play.
Yeah, another mistake that could have been costly. It's in their corner. Both teams battle for it. Fitchburg comes out with it, knocked off the puck, however, and they're lucky they get it out of their own end, and now they throw it into the stands. Yeah, they made a few mistakes where they overskated the puck or haven't swung and missed and haven't done a good job.
Especially when the last man is a defenseman.
Yeah, and the goalie's watching, saying help. Okay, the draw is right in front of us, out at center ice. Okay, Fitchburg State wins it. D to D, out to center. Both teams battle for it. And Fitchburg able to dump it in Salve's end. Seahawks go after it, get it behind their own net. And here they go. It's their favorite play. Somebody coming around. Whoever comes around always takes it, though. They never change that up, do they? Okay, and we have icing. Why don't they let the guy that's there take it once in a while, just so you'd know? Otherwise, you always know the guy coming across is going to take it from behind the net.
I would think Fitchburg State would catch on to that little play.
They've been doing that the whole game, and it's always the guy that's got it, he leaves it. And the guy coming through always takes it out. All right, we're going to have a draw to the right of O'Brien. 7:47 left, second period. Salve behind their own net. And having a little trouble getting it out. Fitchburg State forechecking again, but now they finally get out to center ice. Across the Falcons' blue line, and they're broken up and bumped off the puck. Fitchburg State at center ice, unable to control it, however, and Seahawks, rather. Across the blue line. Yep, all by himself. Great save there again, but he gives up a rebound. Luckily, they're not able to stuff it home. There's another shot that goes wide. Another shot, but that's wide and high.
Wow.
Boy.
There's some action in front of that Fitchburg net.
Boy, but he's giving up those rebounds still, and he's lucky he didn't eat one of those. That was initially he made a good save on him.
Right. He was quick.
Yeah.
The rebounds were there to be had.
Yep, and they almost plopped it in there. So somehow he's going to have to cover those up. Draw to his left, and Seahawks get it, take a shot, but it's deflected wide, goes in the corner, and both teams battle for it. Fitchburg State comes up with it, but they're ridden off the puck, and it's dumped low behind their net. They get it again, and they finally clear it, but it's going to be icing.
Yep.
So they just have to take the pressure off. And 6:50 left, second period. 13 shots on goal, Fitchburg State. 15, Salve Regina.
But the game is getting to be more aggressive as it goes along. And,
okay, the draw to Hanks left. Controlled by Salve Regina. Shot, and it's blocked and goes in the stands. So we're going to have another draw. Yeah, it's still a pretty even game, though, as far as both teams have their chances, and it goes back and forth. And I wouldn't say one team's dominated. Okay.
Pretty well even.
Here's a shot that's blocked in front. Both teams battle for it. Both teams kick it out to the right point. It's a slap shot, deflected in, but Hanks saw it and he covered up. That was a good deflection by number 9, Tim O'Neill, for
what was
Salve
this
Regina.
called?
I think it went in the stands.
Again?
Yeah. Getting a lot of face-offs all of a sudden. All in the Fitchburg end, though. Okay, to Hanks right. Fitchburg able to get this one. Skate it behind their own net. Dump it along the far boards. And finally get it out. Knocked back in, but it'll be delayed offside. Dumped into the Seahawks end, and it's covered up by O'Brien. Then we're going to get a face-off in his end. Now all of a sudden we're getting a lot of face-offs. So 6:17 left, second period. Score: Fitchburg State 1, Salve Regina 1.
Oh, we got two new fresh lines out there now.
Okay, the draw is controlled by Salve Regina. They go behind their own net, come along near boards, dump it out to center ice. Fitchburg able to break it up, and they elect to send it down their own zone. Now they got a couple of forecheckers for Seahawks, and they go into the ref and take him out. And there's a pass and almost get a breakaway. No call there. Player's knocked down. Another player is ridden off the puck for Salve Regina, and Fitchburg gains control behind their own net. Send it along the near boards, and they're able to work it out. No, I guess they said it stayed in. They send it in deep. Fitchburg gains control, goes right around the boards, the far boards, and having trouble getting out of their own end. There's a turnaround, a shot, a save by Hanks. Fitchburg State still can't get it out. Now they gain control and finally dump it out to center ice. A pass up to Fletcher. He has trouble controlling it, I think. And Salve Regina just dumps it back in as they get a line change. Fitchburg State from their own end. This is Lado. There's a nice crosswide pass, and there's a shot, and snagged right out of the air. Yep.
Nice fish shot.
And that was O'Brien just taking it with his glove. 5:12 left, second period. Draw to the left of O'Brien. All right, controlled by Fitchburg State. A shot, but it's blocked in front. Both teams battle for it right in front, and Regina comes up with it. Comes out to center ice, a 2-on-3. Down the right boards is centering pass, but nobody able to collect it. They send it low, and Fitchburg State able to work it out to center ice. And they dump it into the Salve Regina end, where it's controlled by Salve Regina behind their own net. Checked off the play. Good job there, forechecking. But the Fitchburg player loses his stick. That's Savastano, I believe. Coleman, I'm sorry. It's Shane Coleman. Now he goes to get another stick as both teams battle for it along the boards. And Salve Regina comes out with it once again. And there's a good check. Stopped at center ice by Fitchburg, but it's going to be delayed offside. Now they clear the zone and get a change, and No,
Is
I'm
that
not sure
icing
what that
there?
was for. Yeah, why did he just rifle that all away? What was that all about?
They want a line change, I guess.
Yeah, but could have worked it out a little bit and thrown it in, and then couldn't they? He had plenty of ice. He made no bones about I'm going to ice this thing. It was almost like I'm going to make sure nobody's in my way and just slam it all the way down.
Yep.
So we're going to get a draw to the left of O'Brien. These face-offs can be dangerous. I don't know why you'd want one in your end if you didn't have to take it there. All right, there's a pass, not out. Fitchburg able to gain control and throw it in deep. That's Ian Palmer that did that. Pinned along the boards, but they're able to work it out. Center ice. And
Nice
a good
check
play,
there by
yeah.
number 6, Fitchburg.
Yeah, he stepped right in front of the player there, and he did a
He's
good
a hustler, that little kid. McSweeney, yeah.
McSweeney, yep. Yeah, you had said that before, and now he's plopped into the boards. Centering pass, but it's blocked. And now there's a shot from the right point. It's loose in front. Nobody gets it. And now another
wow.
quick whistle again.
Number 11 decked a Seahawk right there. I mean, he went down in a heap.
And O'Brien was having trouble getting the puck there, so I don't know if they're going to have a penalty or if that was just a quick whistle. Wow. Because that puck was loose.
It was.
Sure what the...
What's that hand signal he's doing?
No,
Nothing, huh?
no, I don't think they called a penalty. I think they just got a quick whistle. So been a lot of quick whistles. I think you had mentioned that before.
Yeah, they have.
So, no, they don't even have half the players off the ice, and here we go. Okay, along the boards, the far boards, both teams fight for it. Fitchburg sends it in low, but it's blocked by Salve and dumped out to center ice. Both teams go after it. Salve able to dump it into Fitchburg again, but again, they pop it out to center ice, and both teams right in front of us battle for it. Fitchburg comes up with it. There's a nice cross rink pass, a backhand.
Just
Partially blocked, goes high and wide, and now pinned along the boards. That's a nice play by Fitchburg to keep it in. Having trouble controlling it, but they're able to keep it deep. And both teams along the boards in the corner, both fight for it. And Salve comes up with it, and finally just pops it out. Gets it out to center ice, and Fitchburg just drives it right back in as they get a changeup. Goes behind the net. Along the near boards, out to center ice. Fitchburg intercepts the pass. Rink wide pass, but doesn't connect. Goes deep into Salve end. Player's ridden off the puck. And comes out to center ice, and Hanks will not have to play it, but Fitchburg gets it as Salve gets a line change, and here comes Fitchburg out of their own end. Nice right between the player's legs, but he's finally broken up, but Fitchburg does gain control, throws it deep in the Salve end. Seahawks get it behind their own net, and the far corner, he overskates it. Now finally up to another player, but he's ridden off the puck. Fitchburg gets control, sends it along the far boards, and both players get it, and the player for Salve, one trip, the other overskated it. Now there's a centering pass, there's a shot, nice save by O'Brien. That was a nice bang bang.
That was.
And here we go, now Salve comes right back. There's a shot, but it's blocked and actually goes in on Hanks, and he had to be careful, that thing was spinning. So.
It was, he's just spun right into his glove, luckily.
Yeah, it's because if that hit the ice, you don't know where it would, go. So we're gonna get a face-off to the right of Hanks now.
Both teams skating really hard.
Yeah, they're hitting, and shots are even, 17 apiece. Draw goes deep in the Fitchburg end. They send it along the near boards, but not out. Salve Regina able to keep it in the corner. Fitchburg finally comes up with it, able to skate out to center ice. Now they're ridden off the play. And Salve Regina sends it to center ice where they collect. Pass ahead, but it's stopped by Fitchburg. And now Ladeau, that's twice he's swung and had a tough time hitting the puck. And now Fitchburg able a nice pass to center ice to LeBlanc. He comes across the blue line. He gets help, and he tries to center it, but it's blocked in front. Now he pokes it deep in the corner. That was a nice play to get it low. And now along the near boards, both teams. And finally, Salve comes up with it. There's a pass out to center ice, deflected, but they are able to collect, come across the Fitchburg blue line, and a good poke check there. And now it's finally comes out to center ice. And it's popped back in via delayed offside. Fitchburg gains control at center ice. Kuna made a good play there. There's a shot that goes wide. And now Salve gets it out to center ice, and Cooner again will start from center ice. He sends it up to Fletcher. Nice little pass to Schofield, but he's unable to collect and sent around the far boards. Fitchburg able to keep it in, sends it in low. Two Fitchburg players collide. And now they pin along the far boards, get it deep in the zone, behind the net. Fitchburg centering pass, but nobody home. Get it again behind the net. There's a pass out to the blue line. Cooner collects it. There's a wrist shot. It's deflected. It goes wide of the net. Fitchburg again in the corner, sends it out to the right point. There's another shot. It's in, but it's blocked by O'Brien. It's almost like a power play here. Fitchburg able to keep it in, and the buzzer sounds. Boy, they put a lot of pressure on it. Almost seemed like they had a man advantage there, didn't it?
They did. Fitchburg was really playing that puck well, and the passes were right on.
Yeah.
The players, the wings were set up.
Good job. Did everything to put it behind the goalie. But they did. They did a great job right at the end of the period.
If they come out like that in the third period, Seahawks better look out.
Yeah. So at the end of two periods, we have 12 shots for Fitchburg, 17 for the Seahawks. So looking forward to a good third period, huh?
Yeah, it should be a good shootout, I would say.
Okay, and again, both teams playing for a playoff spot, so it's a big game for both teams. So we have one period left, and we'll be back here. So we'll see you on the other side. Bye-bye. Okay, welcome back, everybody. We're here with third period action between the Fitchburg State Falcons and the Salve Regina Seahawks. We have a 1-1 game. Good game so far, Jim.
Yeah, it's well played, and both teams are fighting for the puck aggressively. Good passing in the last period, and it looks like it's going to be a good, tight third period.
Yeah, and as we said before, they're playing for a playoff spot, so it's an important game, and they're playing like it is. I guess if it ends in a tie, they will play a 5-minute overtime period, and then that'll be it. If it ends in a tie, then that would be the game, and then they go by points, head-to-head competition and things like that. Although I don't think the season is quite done yet.
No, I wouldn't think so. Being the end of February.
Yeah, the playoffs will be pretty soon, though. I'm not sure exactly when, and I don't know where they have them. That's to be announced, but it is an important game. The playoffs actually start the beginning of March, March 1st, so they're not too far away. All right, we're ready for third period action. Again, the score 1-1, 19 shots on goal for Fitchburg, 17 for Salve Regina. And here we go. Draw is controlled by Fitchburg, get it at center ice. Stop. Both teams back and forth. Finally, Salve Regina gets it into Fitchburg end. The centering pass, unable to collect, however, in front. They send it in low. Fitchburg State behind their own net. Again, Salve Regina forechecking, and there's a swing and a miss again. Doing a good job of forechecking, and then they steal the puck from Fitchburg, send it along the near boards here. And Fitchburg able to collect, but not out yet. And kept in at the blue line. There's a slap shot, goes wide of the net. Fitchburg gets it, and finally gets it out to center ice and flipped back in, but that would be a delayed offside. And now Fitchburg, the lead pass, but unable to collect. I'll get that out yet. And Fitchburg behind the Salve Regina net. Both teams battle for it now. And along the near boards, Fitchburg State gains control. There's a centering pass. Nobody home, however, and it goes out to center ice. Goes all the way down the Fitchburg end. But it won't be icing. Fitchburg collects a puck along the far boards. Shoots it out to center ice. Pass doesn't connect. It goes into the Salve Regina end. Behind their net. Fitchburg changes up. Bumps the player off the puck. Sent in low. There's a back pass. And there's a puck out in front. Slides behind the side of the net. I believe O'Brien knocked it to the side. Fitchburg from the blue line. There's a wrist shot in, but it's deflected wide behind the net. Fitchburg State gains control. It hits the side of the net, and O'Brien covers up. So Fitchburg had a little pressure on that.
That was a nice little volley in there. And goalie went for his life on that one.
Yeah, there were a couple of shots that were wide, but they were at least putting a little pressure on Salve Regina. Now the draw will be to the left of O'Brien. Fitchburg gains control, comes out to the left point, takes a funny hop. They send it in lower, pinned along the boards. Both teams fight for it. Fitchburg comes up with it, and now we have a whistle. We're going to have a penalty, I believe. It's Colburn. don't know if that was interference. It's kind of a half-hearted signal he gave.
Right.
So I think he had interference, but it was hard to tell because he was sideways. Usually they face the fans, but
It didn't look like a terrible penalty.
no, I mean the puck was coming out that way. I don't.
This looks like a young referee with a quick whistle there.
Yeah, because we have had a lot of quick whistles tonight. Okay, the draw right outside the blue line sent into the Seahawks end where they'll start from behind their own net. Again, they're on the power play. Here they come out to center ice. Left wing out towards the center. Down the left side, out to the left point. Sent down low. Centering pass blocked by Fitchburg State. Back to the left point. No, I'm sorry, they never got that far. It's in the corner. There's a centering pass. Goes across the slot, nobody home. They send it in low. Salve Regina comes from behind the Fitchburg net. Centering pass again. The shot is blocked out front. Salve behind the Fitchburg net in the corner again. We gain control. Again, they're on a power play. This is centering pass. Fitchburg State breaks it up. Swing and a miss. They bumped off the puck and finally they're able to clear. Send it all the way down the Seahawks end. Seahawks will start again with 1 minute left in the power play. Come out their own end. Fitchburg waits for him at the blue line and just poke checks it away from him. And they'll have to start over again. We got 4 skaters just waiting for him at the blue line. There's a pass sent in low. There's 2 players collide, no call. It's in the corner. Salve Regina comes up with it, brings it out to center, trying to get a shot off. They can't. Fitchburg gains control, and now we have a whistle. I guess we're going to get a Fitchburg penalty. We almost had a good breakaway too. And now we're going to get a high stick on the Fitchburg player. That's Coleman. He's not a happy camper.
That
So
was
now they have 2 men in the box.
unnecessary. They couldn't afford a penalty at that point.
Right, and they almost got a man free, and that's a costly penalty.
Now there's 2 men in the box.
Yeah, 28 seconds, they'll be down 2 men. And they were doing a good job of killing that penalty off. Draw will be the left of Hanks, right outside the faceoff circle at the blue line. There's a pass in low. There's a shot from the right point, blocked in front, goes behind the net. Seahawks come up with it, still behind the net. Send it in the far corner, out to the blue line, the right point, over to the left side. Swing and a miss. Now he sends it to the right. There's a slap shot. Stop. Oh, and there's another shot that's wide. So there's another rebound, but they were unable to hammer it home. Now a shot over here on the left. Way over to the other defenseman. There's another slap shot, another save by Hanks. There's a turnaround, another save by Hanks. That was a nice save.
Hanks is looking good in that goal right now.
Yep. And now we finally have another whistle. We're going to get charging on Salve, and they're not happy as they had the power play for another 121. And he better shut up or he might get another penalty if he doesn't stop it. So that's number 3. That's Pete Collins. So that's going to help Fitchburg State. Both teams will be even strength now for 121, and then the Falcons are going for power play. So the faceoff will be right outside the blue line in front of us.
These are foolish penalties the guys are making.
Yep, and now they're not allowing some of the changes that Fitchburg State wants. They're sending them back on the bench. We're going to have, all right, we all set 4-on-4. Here we go. The draw, controlled by Salve, brought across the blue line. Able to control it, send it deep behind the Fitchburg net. Both teams battle for it. Stick is loose. Fitchburg comes up with it, but now they lose control. There's a slap shot from left point, right in front, and it's still loose, and Fitchburg able to skate it away. Here they come to center ice, down the right side. The centering pass stopped and sent wide into the corner, and Salve comes up with the puck. Nice move.
It's a bad pass, though. He should have been right on the mark. It would have been a score.
Okay, in the corner, the far corner in the Fitchburg end. And Fitchburg comes out with it from behind their own net. There's a dangerous pass right out in front, and it's blocked. And Fitchburg, another mistake. They're getting away with a lot of mistakes. And there's a pass out to center ice. And sent down low as the Fitchburg changes up. That could have been another costly pass right in front of your own net.
A lot of mental mistakes last couple minutes, both teams.
Okay, Salve sends it deep in the Fitchburg end. Fitchburg almost on the power play. They overskate the puck. Now they get it behind their own net. Send along the far boards. And good forechecking again and giving Fitchburg a hard time getting it out. They finally get in the Seahawks end and they send it down the length of the ice as the team ducks. And now Fitchburg's on a power play for a half a minute from behind their own net. Salve forechecking, doing a good job. Wow, they're not letting him out his own end. He's having a tough time. He finally gets some help. And now they send a pass, but that's icing. That wasn't a good play either. They're having a tough time.
That wasn't another mental error.
Yeah, it almost looked like Salve was on the power play instead of Fitchburg.
Right.
Okay, the draw will be to the left of Hanks. He came up with some couple of big saves the last couple of minutes, like you said.
Yeah, he's looking good. Very sharp.
Okay, here we go. Fitchburg on a power play for another 11 seconds. Now they kick the player out, and draw is won by Fitchburg. Send it behind their own net. Having trouble clearing their own zone again. Good forechecking again by Salve to keep Fitchburg in their own end. And they still can't get out. Now they control the puck. Kicks it. Finally takes a shot. It's in on Hanks, and he's able to make the save. Boy, they're doing a good job of forechecking.
Yeah, they're relentless. They're not giving Fitchburg an inch. They're right on him.
Right, yeah, they're not even letting him get out of their own end. The draw to the left to Hanks, controlled by Salve. There's a turnaround shot right on him. He blocks it. Now there's another shot blocked in front by Fletcher. Now he controls the puck behind his own net. Sends it behind. There's another one right in front of his own net. And then he slips. Luckily, he slipped there and not in front of the net. Salve gains control. Take a shot. Is blocked in front. They send it down behind the net, in the far corner. Both teams go after it. Fitchburg sends it up along the boards, but not out. There's a good check, but not out still, and they still can't get it out. Boy, Fitchburg is having their problems right now, just getting out of their own end. Yep. Okay, and there's a shot, and it popped out. I thought it hit the bench, but they didn't call it. I guess it didn't. Goes behind the Fitchburg net. Here they come, and they finally get it to center ice the first time in a couple of minutes, it seemed like. And now they get a line change as it goes deep in the Seahawks end, and here they come. Out to center ice. They flip it in the Fitchburg end, and both teams go after it. Fitchburg behind their own net, up along near boards. Comes all the way out to center ice where Salve collects. Goes all the way deep in their end. All the way along the boards. Fitchburg able to keep it in, send it in low. Unable to connect with a pass. It goes in the far corner. Fitchburg tried to keep it in, but it bounced over their stick. Now there's a foot race on here, and Fitchburg gains control and then just sends it out to center ice where they collect the pass. Over the blue line. There's a shot, but it's blocked. Goes in the near corner. And now we have a whistle.
What was this?
And interference on Salve Regina. So we're going to get another power play for Fitchburg. That's number 6. Boy, is that Lation Burgess? I don't know how you say his first name. Looks like Lation Burgess. He's going off 2 minutes for interference. So Fitchburg will be on the power play. Let's see what they can do this time. They didn't do much the last power play they had. 12:26 left, regulation time. The draw to the left of O'Brien, right outside the faceoff circle. Fitchburg having a hard time gaining control. Both teams battle for it. It's loose. Fitchburg finally gets it out to the right point. Savastano takes a shot. It's blocked. It's picked up by Fitchburg in front, but they're unable to do anything with it. And the goalie goes down. I believe he covered it up.
Well, Fitchburg is going to have its chances now.
Yeah.
They better make use of them because this Seahawk team is pretty aggressive.
Yeah, they don't want to give them all the momentum here. They need to do something. The last power play wasn't that good, so.
It was terrible.
Yeah, so now they got it down this end. They better keep it here. All right, Salve, that's 23. That's Joe Pickles. Needs a different stick. Here he comes, face off, controlled by Fitchburg, out to the left point, across Savastano, another shot way wide. And there's a shot in on goal, and saved. Now Savastano over the left side. Sent in low, down, Fletcher goes over to get it. Looking for somebody to pass to behind the net. Still has nobody, gets it out here. Back low again. This Fletcher tries a turnaround just wide. And now it's sent in again. And here they'll try again from behind the net. And this time they poke it in the near corner out to the right point. Schofield over to Savastano. He sends it in again, but his shot is high and wide and it sticks in the net. He's taking a lot of shots, but his shots aren't on net a lot. He's having trouble.
None of their shots are really good selective shots. They're firing because the puck is in front of them.
Right. At least put it on net where it might bounce in or do something, but if it goes high and wide, it's not going to do you any good. So we're going to have a shot outside the blue line. I think we have a timeout, Fitchburg.
Well, I think it's a good idea, too. They're going to start talking about what they're doing.
Yeah.
And how they're doing it.
They have 1:05 left on the power play, and they need to get something going to hopefully establish something here. At least get some good shots on net.
One thing, they have been passing it around, trying to look for an open man.
Yeah.
It's just that the shots aren't at the net.
Yeah.
And some of the shots are directly at the defense.
Right. Right into them. Yeah. Yeah, they're only going to get blocked, and those a lot of times those get blocked, and the rebound defenseman is ready to go after it, and he can get a breakaway.
I think they should hold up a little bit more before they fire away.
Yeah.
And
like they did that one time and fake out the defenseman, let him go down, and then do something versus, right, they get it and they shoot right away. And then if your shots are high and wide, that doesn't give anybody a chance to get a rebound or do anything. There's nothing you can do with that. So here we go. The face-off will be right outside the blue line on center ice. And this is our first game they haven't switched goalies, Jim, in 3 weeks.
They're being good to us.
Yeah, I know, and we've been noticing. That's why. Okay, the draw is controlled by Fitchburg State. Try to dump it in, but it's blocked at the blue line, and I don't know if we have an offside. Face-off will be right outside the blue line again. 1 minute exactly left on Fitchburg State's power play. 11:26 left, third period. Okay, again, Fitchburg State controls the draw. We have to go all the way to their end to collect it, though. And Salve back checking again, on forechecking, I should say, and now they send it down low. Fitchburg collects. Comes to the top, up by the blue line. Savastano down low. There's a pass, but goes wide behind the net. Fitchburg State. Oh, and the play is knocked down in front. No call there. Came right across the crease, though.
That goalie tripped him up, too.
Yeah, and then I think another player hit him, too. So, but
how did they miss it?
Yeah, you don't go in the goal in the crease, though. So
that's true.
Okay, Fitchburg. Go ahead.
They could have called him for being in the crease.
Right, yeah. Yeah, he's actually interfering, I would think, there. It's now along near boards in the corner. Fitchburg State behind the net. Still controlling. Comes out to the face-off circle. The pass to the blue line. Savastano fakes a shot this time. Over to the right. The face-off circle. Spin around move by Schofield, but it's poked away. And I wonder if he's going to call too many men. What's he calling now?
It looks like that was the call. I think he got it.
I think he came and got the puck when he really should have been getting off the ice, because he just came out of the penalty box. He collected it, and he had the right idea, but not when you have too many men. And wow. So now 16's going over there. That's Ryan LaCroix. But he wasn't, I believe.
Is that a penalty for doing that?
I think he had too many men on the ice. Yeah, I think he was getting off because they replaced him. The power play was up. So he's coming, you know, penalty's up. So he's coming off. Now if somebody's out there for him, he's got to get off the ice. Instead, he went for the puck.
He didn't realize he was replaced, I guess.
I guess not. But he shouldn't. He's got to know that, you know. Okay, behind the Seahawks net, Fitchburg State on another power play, 2 in a row. If they're going to do anything now, better be now. There's a shot. Oh, I don't believe he saved that. Boy, he covered up fast on that one.
That was good reaction.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that looked like it was going in.
I was ready to see the red light go on.
I was ready to say Fitchburg State takes the lead, but great save by O'Brien. That's probably the save of the night. Okay, the draw will be to his left. Fitchburg State controls it, gets it out to the right point. Kuna, there's a wrist shot. Another save by O'Brien. He got it with his pad. Goes into the near corner. And Salve unable to control it and can't get it out. Fitchburg sends it along near boards here. Lado sends it out to Cooner again. There's another wrist shot and another save by O'Brien. He's on top of his game right now, too.
He is. But they keep firing away at him. Law of averages is going to catch up.
Yeah, he's not giving up any rebounds, though, and that's
true.
Helping. All right, the draw will be to his left again. And controlled by the Seahawks and able to dump it out to center ice with 1:18 left on the power play. Fitchburg will start again. A rink-wide pass, and they send it in low. Goes behind the Seahawks net. Trying to clear it out, and they are able to. They get it to center ice. Kuna once again. Over to the left. Off the Fitchburg player's skate, and it goes in the Seahawks end, and they're killing a little more time before they ice it. Goes all the way down to Fitchburg end. Hanks leaves it. Cooner again. He's having trouble this time as forechecking. Good job of forechecking by Seahawks again. Fitchburg to center ice, but nobody there. Broken up again.
Terrible.
Hanks. Yeah. They give him a hard time when they forecheck him in their own end. Okay, Fitchburg across the blue line. A drop pass, left point. Send it in low behind the net. Fitchburg controls it. Looking for somebody to pass it to. Comes out to the point. Back and forth. Now out to center. Savastano. Little pass into Schofield. And now what do we have? I don't know what the heck he said now. Do you see any signal of what he's doing?
No, I have no idea why the play was even stopped.
No, I don't. I have no idea either. But it's outside the blue line, right in front of us. Unless somebody's in the crease, but they didn't blow a whistle for that. I didn't think. I don't know. I have no idea what. I didn't see a hand pass or anything like that. Did you?
I saw nothing out of the ordinary, but
no.
They saw something.
Unless it was, and it seemed like it wasn't where the play was. But then, what would they call? So I don't know. It's behind the net anyway. Fitchburg able to dump it in the near corner. Behind the net, they control it. Up front, back and forth. Behind the net again, tries to center it. Broken up. Pinned along the boards. Fitchburg finally gains control. Nobody to pass it to. Finally get out to the blue line. Fake a shot. There you go. Now out. There you go. Yeah,
nice score.
That's the way. That was Savastano faking a shot, then passing it, and bang, bang, and they send it in.
They worked it in really nicely.
Nice passing. So Fitchburg State takes lead on a power play goal. I'm not sure who got the goal.
Is that number 10?
10, that would be, is that Fletcher? No, yeah, Chad Fletcher. Yeah, that was a very nice play, yeah. Bang, bang. But he did what we were saying he wasn't doing, faking his shot, and then just passing it. And the rebound. Oh, it wasn't a rebound, I shouldn't say that, but. All right, across the blue line, Fitchburg again. There's a centering pass. Hey. Wow, that's Ian Palmer, excuse me. Wow. And just like that, huh? Wow-wee. The score is now 3-1.
And that was another good play also.
Came down, just passed, and
who was that that scored? Was that Fletcher again?
Gee, I forget. No, that was Ian Palmer. That was 17.
17.
Yeah. Wow, two nice plays. Boy.
Oh, we get some
matter how much time. Yeah, they scored 2 goals in what, about 10 seconds?
Yeah.
And I think Salve needs a timeout. That's got to be demoralizing. Wow.
Well, let's hope so.
Yeah. 8 minutes even to go. Fitchburg State comes out of nowhere. But that's what you were saying. They need to pass the puck more. And when they finally did it,
right, when they stopped hurrying those shots and just taking a shot for the sake of shooting.
Yeah.
And I think they had that timeout, and Coach gave them a little talk about that.
Yeah. Yeah, because they were both nice passes. And
because when they came out, the setup was definitely different.
Yeah.
It was think.
Yeah, don't just look, I got the puck and throw it out there. So all of a sudden, 3-1. Fitchburg State, 27 shots on goal, 23 for Salve. 8 minutes left.
Still a long time.
Yep, anything can happen. So they still have to realize that they have a 2-goal lead, but it's an important 2 goals, and they just want to keep it. Okay, draw hops over the Fitchburg State player's stick, and the Falcons go deep in their own end, send it along the far boards and out the center ice. Both teams go after it. Salve picks it up as a Fitchburg State player dives after it and falls down. And now from their own end, they're able to, Fitchburg able to keep it in. Send it in low. O'Brien has to stop it behind his own net.
This is where Fitchburg should go in there and forecheck.
Yeah, they were doing that more the first period, and they don't seem to be doing it as much now. Who do we have? Louis Armstrong here now, and there's a kick by Hanks. Both teams battle for it. Where the heck's all that coming from? All right, in front, the shot is
background
wide.
music.
Yeah, and there's a shot. It's deflected, goes in the corner. Both teams battle for it. Salve comes up with it. Along the near boards, both teams fight for it. And nobody's got control of it yet. And finally we get a whistle. I thought Louis Armstrong might have come in. I don't know where the heck that music was coming from. See a guy come in here with a trumpet or something?
No, it was on
cymbals?
tune, though. He got the beat.
It's distracting. All right, we're going to have a draw in Fitchburg end.
Not as distracting as that music they played.
Oh, that's horrible. To the right of Hanks.
I hope he's listening.
Oh, somebody just knocked a bottle over in the truck, I think. Unless Mark finally had one too many, I don't know. All right, this one, centering pass. Comes out to center ice. Fitchburg on a 2-on-2 crisscross, and they have trouble with controlling the puck, however, and Salve Regina able to gain control. They come back 2-on-2. They crisscross. Low, the centering pass. Oh, they had the right idea too, but it was blocked by Hanks. Nice play. Behind the net, centering pass. Fitchburg able to knock it out to center ice. Both teams go after
number
it.
11, he's really hustling.
Well, yep, and the goalie came out, and he's lucky that his player gained control of that puck. That net was wide open.
Bobby LeBlanc, flying Frenchman. From Cleghorn.
Cleghorn. All right, here we go. Near board. Pass out the center. And McSweeney lets the defenseman go down, but he still blocked it and get in the corner. Back to the right point. There's a shot, a pad save by O'Brien, and it's finally knocked out. And they wave off icing, however. A couple of players tangled up down this end. Okay, Fitchburg behind their own net. They send it out, goes all the way down. Now at center ice, they gain control across the blue line. The far boards down the corner, looking for help. Centering pass, nobody there but blue shirts. But they are unable to get it out. Fitchburg, good job to keep it in. The shot goes wide. Nice play by Concannon to keep it in. Now there's a pass behind the net. Doesn't connect, however. Salve Regina overskates the puck. Fitchburg behind the net. Salve Regina in their own corner. Now they're having trouble getting it out of their own end. Fitchburg's doing a great job of keeping them pinned in here. There's a centering pass, but nobody home. Now the goalie takes the man out, yeah. And Fitchburg from center ice. All of a sudden, they've taken control of this game, though.
Where's the whistle when you need it?
Oh, and Salve Regina is just sort of fighting for their life right now in their own end. We're down to 450. Fitchburg. As soon as I say that, they're dumped off the puck. Comes up to their blue line. They get out to center ice. And Fitchburg changing up. Salve from their own end. Swing partial miss, so they're able to control, kick it ahead, but finally deep into the Fitchburg end. Hanks out to play it around the boards. Fitchburg collects. Not out, however. Both teams go after it. And there's a shot from the left point, blocked. Fitchburg gains control, and we have the music man in the house.
Yes,
that's what it is. What the heck is this? Or a cow? I don't know.
Oh, there he is. He got a cowbell.
Oh, there he is. Oh, I see.
There he is.
All right, Fitchburg coming out of their own end, and they finally get out. Cross the blue line. Savastano still has control, tries to center it. Coleman, there's a shot, goes wide, but it was a screamer.
A zinger.
And broken up, and Fitchburg gains control again. Alexa sends it to center ice, and now deep.
Offside, no?
Yeah, they were delayed offside, but whoa, there's a good checking of the boards. Wow.
Number 6 really.
Fitchburg hasn't stopped. All right, and they're still pinning. That's number 11 again. He's giving him all he can handle. There's Palmer getting in on the play. And again, that's LeBlanc. He's hustling away here.
There's some hustlers in there.
Fitchburg State able to keep it in at the point. Now they centering pass is a shot deflected wide. Wow, that was Palmer, almost got his second goal. All right, he's centering pass again behind the net, curling, and he sent it in, and somehow,
Look what I found.
yeah, somehow his pads came over and trapped it, because I think he was wondering where the heck I was. That would be O'Brien I'm talking about. So Fitchburg putting all kinds of pressure on all of a sudden. It's like a different game.
His pads look bigger than him.
All of a sudden, it's all Fitchburg after those 2 goals. The draw is won by the Seahawks behind their own net. And here they come. Out to center ice. Over the Fitchburg blue line. Nice pass to the left. Shot that's blocked by the defenseman and kicked out to center ice. We're down to 2:45. Third period. 3-1. Fitchburg State. Seahawks try again. They dump it in. Goes down deep in the Fitchburg end. Behind the net. Fitchburg around the boards, but unable to clear it out. Comes to the right point. There's a wrist shot. And Hanks unable to cover up. He's looking for the puck. And now it's behind the net. Hanks got tumbled on. There's a slap shot. He gets it with his pads. And now Fitchburg out to center ice.
Oh.
And we have a whistle. And we're going to have holding on Fitchburg, I believe.
Oh, boy.
And not sure who, though.
Not
No,
a good
Kuna, yeah.
Not a good time for a penalty.
No, you don't want to. 2:18, anything. Still a lot of time left. So they'll be shorthanded for 2 minutes.
That
draw-
is good.
Draw will be to the left of Hanks, right outside the faceoff circle. All right, goes out to the right point, across ice. There's a shot deflected, goes in the corner. And Salve Regina's falling all over the place. There's a shot, it's knocked wide, goes in the corner, sent in low by the Seahawks. Fitchburg bumps him off the puck, but the Seahawks gain control again, try to center it, and Fitchburg gains control. Can't get it out, though.
They got to get the puck out of there.
Boy, and they finally do. All right, we're down to 149. And now they're circling around here. They come center ice. Now they zing it in there way low and go after the puck. Fitchburg gets to it first, but they're pinned along the boards. And now they're able to get it and see if they can get it out. They do. They send it down the length of the ice. 1:11 left on the power play for the Seahawks. They seem to be taking their time, down 2 goals. And Fitchburg just stops them at the blue line and dumps it right back out again. Less than a minute left on the power play. Not a very effective power play. Here they come again. Here comes the goalie. They're going to pull the goalie and go for an extra skater already. And boy, they're almost broken up at center ice. Okay, they have an open net. Fitchburg from behind their own net. Unable to clear it out. They stop it. Now they send it out. And nowhere near the net, but all they have to do is keep it down there. Look at that bounce right on the side. Fitchburg able to get there first. Wow, what a hustle.
What a tremendous shot in an open net.
All right, Schofield, but he had a hustle. He did a good job of hustling to beat that man. Yeah, good job. All right, Fitchburg State takes a 4-1 lead. Why not take a chance if you're the Salve Regina goalie? Coach. You know, what's one more goal? Had to try something.
That was.
His players didn't sort of let him down, though. But Fitchburg is just taking, once they scored those 2 goals, this is like a different game.
Oh, yeah, that really energized them.
Yeah. So now we have a 4-1 lead. That was a shorthanded goal, so we still have 32 seconds left on the power play for Salve Regina. They do have their goalie O'Brien back in net.
It looks like between the birds, Fitchburg's the bigger bird.
Yep. And now they're not letting them make a line change here, so. Okay, I think we're ready. Finally for the draw. Won by Salve. Gain control. Send it across ice in the Fitchburg end, but they're content to just knock it out. 41 seconds left. Okay, Salve on a rush. Just dump it into Fitchburg end. Goes down low behind the net. Fitchburg just gains control and sends it out.
They still have a goalie, though.
Yeah, they brought him back in. So 5 seconds left on the power play. 20 seconds left in the game. They send it in low, and Fitchburg at full strength again. Now from the blue line, there's a shot, but it's high and wide. Okay, and Fitchburg can't clear it. There's a shot from the right point, blocked in front. And there's another shot, a good save by Hanks. And Fitchburg able to collect the puck, and time is going to run out. And Fitchburg, wow. What, about halfway through the period, a little over that, and it was like a different game.
It was. They came back with a fever.
Boy, yeah, once they knew they had him, they just didn't let him out of it. So, Fitchburg State 4, Salve Regina, Seahawks 1. 31 shots on goal for Fitchburg, 27 shots on goal for Salve Regina. So, I hope everybody knows it's our last game of the year. And I want to thank everybody for FATV and everybody that helped us this year. I hope everybody had a good time. I hope you had a good time, Jim.
Yeah, I certainly enjoyed watching these and calling the color on these games.
Yeah, we saw
working with you, Joe. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, had a good time. We saw some good games and some bad games, but tonight was one of the good ones. And we want to thank everybody that watched all year, and hopefully we'll see you again next year. And again, the final score from the Wallace Civic Center: Fitchburg State Falcons 4, Salve Regina Seahawks 1. So we'll see you next year, everybody. Bye-bye.